Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio Gallery in the backyard, and that is my overflow container for bloom technique, which I'm going to use for half of this canvas. And all that paint's still moving, and it's been collecting for days, and I'm not wasteful, so I'm going to use, yeah, I don't care about that. I've got a cloth. It'll be okay. It's going to get buried anyway soon enough. So I used my cottage cheese lid containers to hold my canvas up, and I am going to find the sky side of this, which is obviously not where that black is. Actually, there's a grain on there. Cool. So I'm gonna try to find colors that will come out. And it doesn't matter much as long as I'm capable of not over mixing some of these. We'll see. I'm going to stop now because I have other colors. Am I going to stop now? I say that. I need some colors over my edges, so my inclination is to start like this and then bring that paint back and use my OXO omelet turning spatula to put some of the paint right over the top and around the edges and take anything that's dripping off and rescue it, and then make sure I have enough paint on my spatula to go across again. And whenever I get a load on the blade, now I can put it on the edges. These canvases do have pleats or creases around the edge, so you may have to stick your fingers in there if you decide to do this. I like that there. I don't want it to go away. It won't stay anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I have almost enough color on my edges to make this work. The more level your spatula is to what you're working on, the more likely you are to get an even layer of paint across. It's not always simple. Don't know what that thing was. I'm going to use my turntable. These are dog food bags, turned inside out after I wash them, that I use to catch paint, because I can clean them off again too. And they would make skins if the blooming technique would work that way. I'm going to, oh, I want to save that. I can't have it all. Well, I do have a spot that needs some paint, so that's perfect. And I'll just throw this in the bucket, and I think I'm good with that. So I'm going to grab some white paint. Put it right across my horizon. And it's probably a lot of paint. And then, what am I going to do then? I'm going to let that go across and up and across. Because I'm going to swipe this, I tend to think that I can get away with less of a pillow. I'm going to use my straw. I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use paint, pillow paint from a bottle. Oh, am I? Maybe I'm not. Well, I kind of am. I'm kind of not. I need to open that top. If you ever wonder if you need tops to paint bottles or not, basically as long as you're willing to unplug them, you don't, because the paint plugs up. And I'm going to use, it's the same paint. It's, for me, it's just a Walmart semi-gloss. That's my pillow paint. Now what I did the first time I made one of these waves was use black across the top. But before that, I used colors from Primary Elements and colors from Folk Art Color Shift. And the first wave I did I kind of liked a lot because it came out light. The next one I might have added too many colors to. I've stirred these earlier, so I'm not too concerned. And I'm going to try and go a little lighter on my colors. It would be important to actually try to do that when I say so. This is some precious stuff, I gotta say, but I love it. I really, really do love it. I've got a color I didn't have when I made my first wave, and that's a Prussian blue with some unicorn spit, and you name it, it's in there. I could not find a dark blue to save my life, or I couldn't use the Prussian blue. It didn't stay dark. All the paints, all these things are mixed with 3 parts untinted number 3 base, and also 1/4 urethane of some kind or another. Oh, I love that color in there. I'm just going to continue with my ocean theme and hope that I don't have an awful overabundance of paint, but I'm doing better than I was the last time, and I still like what I got last time. And I've got just one more, although I really wanted some white. I'm not sure how the white's going to work. The white is white pearl. It's mica. So I'm just going to put that right down there. No idea if that's a viable thing or not, but I guess we'll find out. I've got some orange down there, so I don't mind. Ooh, now I've got some orange in my white. Darn. Alright, so the first wave, I was almost out of a beautiful pink color by Primary Elements, and I have since mixed up a whole bunch more and used it up also. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of that, this is actually a substitute for that. This is golden fluids with golden iridescent pearl fine mixed into it, and I'm looking for my cell activator, and I really wanted my blue. Yes, I'm quiet. I don't know why I'm focused. I've got lots of little swipe cards and a couple of big ones, and I thought that big one was going to be really handy right now, but I don't see it. And it's got to be here somewhere. There's one. I like the rounded tips for pulling down, especially with the waves. So let me pull that chip off there. Ouch. That was a very hard paint chip, actually. And I'm just going to start in the middle. And I think I definitely think that I'm going to have to tip, and that's okay, because I really don't mind. And if I pull less hard, I obviously get much better cells. I have been told before now. So that's going to probably happen a couple more times. I just got to figure out where to wipe my card off. I think right here will do fine for right now. And because I want that again, I'm just going to I'm going to put a little bit of cell activator right on the card, because I want this over here. Yeah, I flushed it out. Oh well. I'm going to have to get some paper towels from someplace. It still looks like rushing water to me. And I'll put a little more in there. And what else? Anything else? Maybe a little bit of something something. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link. Grab a little bit more of that. Really didn't want that thing in there. Okay, well, I'm going to use my fingers, because I know when I tip, it's nice to have some paint. And I'm almost done with my wave. I'm not sure what to do about that. I think it's going to get some more cell activator right there. And some color too. Maybe, because I love this color, that'll be what I get. Although it's not on a pillow, so it might not work. That just occurred to me. I guess we'll find out in a minute. We will find out right now. Yes, and I didn't wipe off my card because I really don't actually mind some of that white getting in there. I say that, but that was my original plan, was to have my wave have more white because it looks more like water and reflection to me. And now I will go ahead and tip in both directions. I'm very tempted to go ahead also and blow into that. Where's my container? My tippy my tippy bloom container. Come open. Cool. I like having waves on canvas. I really do. I'm not sure about how any of this is going to work because I really have some more parts to cover, but I can also steal some paint right out of that container, I believe. This is the part where I pull out my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and get rid of some of that dripping paint. And also grab a little more because I can, as long as it's got that blue color in it or similar. I don't mind a little orange either because it looks like the reflection from the sunset. I don't mean to be redundant doing the same thing a bunch of times, but when it's good and you're trying to get it right, that's what you do. You practice. So, do I have everything I want, or do I want to grab another little card? I think I'm not going to mind the card. There's that orange I was talking about. I kind of want to round the tip of that. See if that'll work. I want to go up from the bottom and see what happens, but I don't want to ruin anything, so I think I'm just going to be a good girl and leave it alone. I've got a little bit of canvas. Leaching over this, leaching at the edge of that, so I'm not going to complain about that purple in my sky. That's pretty cool, and I know it's not everybody's forte to. Oh, I see what I need. I need some black right there. I was going to say it's not everybody's forte to torch, but I do torch these. Very cautiously. But if I want to use any straw, then I might as well. Experiment with that right now. a little more black on this other side. And call it good. Alright, so if you guys want to help me out and you'd like me to stay at YouTube, please watch the videos longer. Thumbs up are very appreciated. I love you guys. There's 85,000 of you. Your comments are awesome. Thank you for keeping my morale boosted. I don't know what that is, but it's got to go. I got to clean my tweezers really soon. And thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting all this time. I really appreciate them. Yep, I'm coming back to it. Because I want to make some foam at the bottom. And I don't know if it'll stay or not. My torch is in my hand. I got to put that down. It's an experiment worth making. So I love you guys. I lost track of time. And I've got a crib sheet, so I am going to torch. And I'm okay with that. I kind of like it. I might do it over here too. The white's good. Looks like sea foam. And I'm very happy with the whole way this turned out. I do sell my art. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. This month's drawing has 8 paintings, a lesson at the house in Spring Hill, or a choice of one of my 2 books that you could find on the Amazon link below. Show more underneath the video. First blue link, you can find the OXO omelet turning spatulas that are all in the bucket, and the Princeton art spatulas. I don't think I can put this over there without dripping on something, but I'll quickly. There we go, OXO. It's probably there and gone. All kinds of other cool stuff there. Check out the Teespring clothing under the video, all over print t-shirts and all over print leggings and other things that are cool underneath the video. I have a pouring recipe for this type and this type. Let's see if I can combine both of them. Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links are underneath the video. On my channel header, you will find the PayPal and Patreon icons on the header to donate $10 or more to the studio, which will get you automatically included in this month's drawing. Or the links are also right under the video, written out for you. Facebook groups: Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, Expressionist Art Studio Fans and Collectors are all good places. The first one is for students, the second one is for shoppers, the third one is for anybody who wants to see these so far so good edited versions of my YouTube artworks. If I need to do anything with that sky, I can do it tomorrow. I might want to take that little piece of black something out that I see. Bugs are so small here in Florida sometimes. Yeah, that was not a good idea. That's okay. Basically, the truth is, if you flood it, I'm not doing that. I'll fix it tomorrow. I might do this. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you in on. I'm going to fix this while you're gone. Little orange cloud. Seems to be a recurring theme lately. Oh, get your fingers out of there, girlfriend. Takes the most delicate touch. Now I'm going to leave it alone. It is what it is. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. Check the community board or Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation, where I do post the night before what the next day's video